Welcome to How to RC. I'm working on the controls, trying to figure out where I'm going to put the servos. This one, of course, is going right there. That's easy. This one's basically got to go in the center someplace, and I want to get it as far forward as I can because with the motor and a servo being back there, the tail tends to be heavy. So I'm going to put this in here for the ailerons. I made up this really long control rod. It's a you see that? It's a brass adapter and a nylon clevis, and I've got a carbon fiber rod glued into it with super glue. CA. These work real good. So I'm going to need one that goes way out there to the rudder. And I've got to keep it, because I'm putting it on top of the deck, I've got to keep it as absolutely low as I can because the propeller's going to kill it. Or could. Okay, I've mixed up a little bit of epoxy, and I'm cheating. I bought these servo horns, bought a whole bunch of them from China. I cut the base off. I'm going to put a little epoxy on it, and then I'm going to stuff it into the elevator. And that'll be all set to go. A little dab on this side. Just to spread out the load. And I'm going to do the elevator too. Okay, like I told you, I'm going to use RTV to put these servos in. So I've got my Permitex RTV. Pull the servo out a little ways like that. Put a little bead of silicone all the way around the servo and some behind it. If you plan on painting this part of the tail, I suggest you paint it before you stick that servo in and before you put the RTV on there, because the paint's not going to stick to the RTV. I glued that servo, actually I glued all three of them in with silicone, and this servo looks good. So we need to know where center is before we can hook it up. Now you can go get your radio and a battery and all that other stuff, or you can get one of these. It's a servo driver. That's how big it is. And it'll drive up to 4 servos. Right now we're going to drive one. This one. See what it's doing there? And that's center. So that's good. And we need to center these other two while we're at it. This thing will do 3 or 4 servos at a time, so that's kind of handy. And it will cycle them. I'm going to put some strap hinges on here with Blenderm tape. This is supposed to be an invisible medical tape, waterproof for bandages. I'll put a piece there. Maybe we'll have to go to the store to buy more. our elevator. Get it right up here into position. A little bitty gap there. Stick it right there. There was enough tape left on that roll to finish the elevator. So we're bending it up so we can get it, the tape on the inside of the bevels down here, so we get good movement in our elevator. Lots of up, lots of down. And now we're ready to hook up the control rod. Okay, I've got the control rod hooked up to the elevator servo, and we've got the elevator on. So I'm going to test it. This little tester is from York Electronics in Carrollton, Texas. York-electronics.com. I think I paid 20 bucks for it. Pretty cool. And you can speed it up and slow it down. This is up. And down. And of course, press the center one and it centers the servo. Going to need to build a nose cone. And I thought I would grab a magic marker and mark one out. It's going to need to come up 6 millimeters above there. And come out like that, and down like that, and then it's going to have to come in like this, and back out like that. Give that a little spritz of water, put a little Gorilla Glue on it, and hold it in place while the glue dries with some electrical tape. I read the whole label one time on Gorilla Glue, and it says to wet one surface, put the glue on the other surface, smoosh them around for a bit. Give it 5 or 10 minutes, and then put it together. What you do is you take a piece of electrical tape like this, stick it along one side, put the thing you need to clamp in there, stretch the tape around it, and stick it to the other side. So now the tape's trying to get back to its original length, and it's applying a good deal of pressure to keep that glue joint together while the glue sets up.